Sometimes love turns into obsession. Sometimes truth becomes a lie. This is Confessdark, where secrets speak in the dark. It began on a night when the moon hid behind clouds, and the wind carried the smell of rain. I was standing by the lake again. The water was still, black as ink, and for a moment, I swore I heard her voice. A whisper, soft, like breath against glass. Nathaniel. I didn't move. The air froze inside my chest. It wasn't the first time I'd heard it, but this time, it sounded closer. I tell myself it's the wind, but deep down, I know the wind doesn't remember my name. My cabin sits a few yards from the water, a lonely structure of rotting wood and forgotten warmth. Inside, the air smells of turpentine, ash, and oil paint. The walls are covered in unfinished portraits, all of Anna. Her face looks different in each one, sometimes smiling, sometimes distant. But the eyes are always watching me. Every night, I tell myself I'll paint something new, but my hand only remembers her. She came to me 2 years ago in the rain. I was painting under the old boathouse, trying to capture the reflection of lightning on the water, when she appeared, soaked, trembling, lost. Her umbrella had broken. Her eyes held a storm fiercer than the one above us. She said, "You look like a man who paints to forget." And I, a fool, replied, "You look like a woman worth remembering." That was the first time I smiled in months. We didn't speak much that first night. She sat near the fire, warming her hands, and I painted her without asking. There was something in her stillness, like she'd been carrying silence for years. When I asked where she came from, she said, "From somewhere I don't want to go back to." I didn't press her. Maybe that's where love begins, in the quiet spaces between two broken people. She left a red scarf on my table the morning she went to town. When she didn't come back that night, I sat staring at it until dawn. The color reminded me of autumn leaves, or perhaps blood, both things that fade. When she finally returned, her eyes were different, colder, distant. She said she'd seen someone she used to know. I didn't ask who, but I started painting that scarf over and over until the color stopped feeling warm. Weeks passed before I found the letter. Hidden inside one of her books, a simple envelope marked for when I'm gone. I never opened it. I couldn't. Instead, I painted the envelope again and again, as if the brush could rewrite what was inside. Sometimes I imagine it said she loved me. Other nights, I imagine it said she never did. That winter, the lake froze over, thick, quiet, merciless. Anna used to walk along the shore at dusk, saying the ice looked like glass. One evening, I followed her, footsteps crunching in snow. The sky bruised purple. She asked, "Do you ever feel like the water remembers?" I said no, but she smiled. then you've never done something worth being remembered for. Her words still echo every time I hear the ice crack. She began avoiding me after that night. Long walks alone, whispers to people who never came. At dinner, she'd stare into her glass as if watching someone drown. I asked if she was all right. She said, "I just need air." But the moment she stepped outside, I felt something inside me tighten. That familiar fear of being left behind. Love makes you gentle at first. Then, it makes you cruel. The night it happened, the sky was a scream of thunder. I heard her packing, drawers slamming, suitcase snapping shut. I told her she couldn't leave in this weather. She said, "I can't stay in your shadow anymore, Nathaniel." I didn't shout. I didn't beg. I just followed her to the lake. Raindrops hit the water like shards of glass. She turned, eyes full of sorrow, and something else. Pity. She stepped back, and her foot slipped on the wet wooden dock. I reached out. For one breathless second, she was in my hand. Then, I let go. I don't know why. Maybe I wanted to save her. Maybe I wanted to see if she'd stay, even when falling. The splash swallowed her name, and the rain kept falling, as if the sky itself was trying to bury the sound. After the storm, the world went quiet. The next morning, the lake looked untouched, smooth, perfect, unbothered by what it had taken. I searched for hours. No footprints, no body. Only her red scarf was floating near the reeds, its color dull and heavy with rain. That's when I realized silence has a sound. It's the sound of something you can't undo. People from the town came asking questions. The sheriff, the neighbors. I said she'd gone to visit her sister in Boston. They nodded, pretending to believe me. But I saw it in their eyes. Doubt, pity, fear. For weeks, I couldn't step outside without hearing whispers. The man by the lake. The painter who lost her. Sometimes, guilt doesn't chase you. It sits in your chair, waiting. 3 nights later, the whisper came again. Soft, gentle, almost loving. "Nathaniel." I froze at the window. The moonlight touched the lake like silver skin. The voice was clearer this time, coming from the water. I stepped closer, heart pounding like a clock gone mad. And then I saw it, ripples forming a circle in the center of the lake. Like something just beneath the surface had exhaled. I began to see her face in the water. Not all at once. A fragment here, a shadow there. Some nights it smiled. Others it frowned. One night the reflection blinked before I did. I stumbled back, choking on air. Maybe the lake wasn't haunted. Maybe I was. I couldn't sleep, so I painted. Canvas after canvas. The water, the reflection, her eyes. Each stroke felt like a confession. Each shadow is like a penance. But every time I finished one, I'd wake to find it different. The reflection of her closer, clearer. Once, I swear, she was smiling. Once, I swear, she was angry. I found her journal under the loose floorboard by her side of the bed. Pages filled with sketches. My hands, my eyes, the lake. Her last entry stopped me cold. He paints to keep me, but the lake remembers what love forgets. I didn't know what it meant. Maybe she did. That evening, an old woman knocked on my door. She said she'd known Anna years ago. That Anna once lived near this same lake before she met me. She lost someone here, the woman whispered. A brother, I think. The water took him too. Before I could ask more, she left, vanishing into fog. I never saw her again, but her words rooted themselves in me like rot. The thaw came early that year. When the ice cracked, I saw their eyes beneath the surface. Two pale circles staring up through the thin ice. I screamed, dropped to my knees, and pounded until the ice splintered. But when it broke, the eyes were gone. Only my reflection stared back, wide and terrified. Maybe she was never in the water. Maybe she was in me. I tried writing it all down. Every sound, every vision, every sin. The ink bled from my trembling hand. Halfway through, the whisper came again. Closer. Nathaniel, why did you let go? My pen snapped. The candle went out, and in that darkness, I finally wept. Not for her, for the man I'd become. Last night, I began one final painting, her portrait. Not from memory, from the way she looks at the lake now. Eyes open, lips pale, hair flowing like smoke beneath glass. When I finished, I felt calm for the first time since she fell. I left the brush on the table and whispered, "If you're still here, take me with you." And somewhere in the silence, the lake replied. This morning, I woke to the sound of footsteps outside my window. Soft, bare, familiar. When I looked out, no one was there, only the lake. Rippling gently, the air was still. On the glass, someone had drawn a small heart in condensation. I pressed my palm to it. It was warm. For the first time, I whispered her name without trembling. Anna. Night came early, heavy with fog. I lit every candle in the cabin. Dozens of tiny suns fighting the dark. Their flames flickered as if breathing. I spoke to her, like I always do now. But tonight, she answered. A single word. Closer. The candles bent toward the window, their light trembling like frightened birds. I stepped outside. The air tasted metallic, like rain before thunder. The lake was calm, too calm. And there, by the dock, a figure stood in the mist, barefoot, hair drifting in windless air. Her dress shimmered like the water itself. I whispered, "Anna?" She tilted her head, as if remembering who she used to be. She didn't move, but I heard her voice inside me. "You painted me so I'd never leave. I couldn't lose you again. You never had me, Nathaniel. You only had the fear of being alone." Her words hurt more than any blade could. But when she smiled, it wasn't anger I saw. It was release. I wanted to say I was sorry, but my throat refused to move. She reached out her hand. I hesitated. Her fingers were pale, translucent, dripping with cold. When they touched mine, I felt everything. The warmth of her laughter, the softness of her breath, the moment I let her fall. It all came rushing back, like fire and ice colliding. And yet, I didn't pull away. Her hand tightened. Gently, she led me toward the lake. Each step felt lighter, quieter, as if the ground no longer wanted to hold me. The water shimmered in silver ribbons, inviting, endless. "You said you'd never let me go," she whispered. And for the first time, I kept my promise. The water was freezing, but I didn't shiver. It rose past my knees, my chest, my throat. She smiled, her face glowing beneath the surface. I tried to breathe her name, but the lake swallowed it whole. In the darkness, I saw our last painting, the one she never finished. It was us, drowning in color, lost in love. They found my cabin, empty, brushes dry, candles melted into puddles of wax. Only one thing remained, a wet canvas on the easel, showing a man and woman standing together beneath a calm lake. No signature, no footprints, just silence. And yet, the lake outside seemed stiller than usual, as if listening. Locals say that on windless nights, when the moon is full, the lake sings, a faint voice calling a single name. Some say it's the ghost of a painter searching for forgiveness. Others say it's love, refusing to fade. I don't know which is worse, to be forgotten or to be remembered forever. I am still here, not on the shore, not in the cabin. Beneath, the water hums like a heartbeat. The world above grows dim. Sometimes I see her eyes, bright, forgiving, endless. And when the wind whispers my name, I realize it isn't punishment, it's peace. The night listens, and so did you. Thank you for being part of this confession. Don't let it fade into silence. Like, subscribe, and share your thoughts below. Another story awaits in the dark corners. Will you return?